Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty. You ain't driving, but I'm ready to do an IE bowl.
I just ball bunched up right there.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt. And it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Roberts. Back to Johnson. Just 2 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Diaz. Johnson with the bucket.
That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
Now Etherington. Outside, Moore launches it. Rebound by Union Elite. Diaz with it. On the wing, it's MP. And again, Union Elite gets a bucket.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Pass to Robert. Rodriguez, we can steal. Here's the break. Here's more. 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. That's on Lune Diaz.
At the line for Team Ballers, Jaden Moore. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
Both shots are good from the stripe. And so Union Elite has it here. They lead by 4. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Pass to Moore. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And now Johnson. And they double up MP. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
That one's on Moore.
Team foul. At the line for Union Elite, MP.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here Team Ballers have it. 6-point game. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Here's Johnson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick. A defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of him.
Now Pasco. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And when Moore is shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Here's Bird. The lead is 2. Johnson for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made, I love it.
Here's Summers. And T-Ballers, another 3.
That's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity.
Make a substitution.
Rodriguez. James Bertie. Jaden Moore.
Substitution for you.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Shoots over Moore. Johnson with the bucket.
They probably don't want to rely on shots like that falling too often. Hey, it worked there.
It's Moore on the wing. And Team Ballers miss again. Union Elite lead. Back to Johnson. From deep. On target from long range.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches.
See, somebody might actually want to guard him.
It's true that coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
What a play!
Wow.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
So it's Team Ballers now. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for Team Ballers.
Substitution for you.
Now Bertie. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moore. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
Chalk up 2 right there.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
And here's Moore. He's got 12. Kicks it to Summers. Bertie. And Team Ballers miss again. Bird outside. MP high post. Out to Harris. Back to Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great lockdown defense right there. So it's Team Ballers now. They trail by 11. Pass to Pasco. Moore up top from past the arc. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. MP high post. Rodriguez on him. And it's Jaden Moore picking up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Poked away. Stolen by Etherington. Pass to Wong. MP grabs the miss. And Union Elite has possession. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And that one's good. It's Diaz.
Ooh, that was like a Dre Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Second foul. Third team foul.
At the line for Team
The first one falls. No good on that second free throw. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Berti. Top the key jumper. No good. And the first half now in the books. Union Elite on top. They lead by 12. Plenty of action still to come when we return. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
A pleasant surprise for his offensive outburst in the first half.
When he's scoring like this, and I'm hungry, so don't fault me, it's gravy. I mean, I'll take that.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Back to Etherington. Pass to Berti. Etherington. And here's more from the ARK. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Mitchell outside. Johnson, Moore covering. And MP with the 3.
Another smooth stroke. That's perfect form he's showing us at the three-point line.
This team baller squad has been struggling. And it's stolen away by Robert. Kicks it to Johnson. Outside for Diaz. Now Harris. Johnson for 3. Pasco pulls it in. Outside Berti. Here's Etherington. Diaz covering. Outside Moore. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound.
They try to go up tonight.
Kicks it to Johnson. Now here's Mitchell.
Everybody was their side.
Johnson.
Bring it away.
That three-pointer off the mark. Here's Berti. Shot on the wing. 2 points.
I love this Bears team understands that if the mid-range shot is there, you got a clean look at the basket. You have to take it.
Outside for Diaz.
So I take my opinion, people on the strike. What do you say he's doing?
And they double up MP.
You say he's going to
contact on the shot. So
I mean, I'm having a designated drive.
Point play opportunity.
Like driving these? It's just driving. It's just driving. I feel like that.
And it's Team Ballers. It's an 18-point game.
I can't drink. I had me a little wine. Cheers.
Summer. No
had me a little sip.
That's how we feel about the one I got home.
This right here.
Outside, it's Johnson. Diaz.
Okay.
Kicks it to Johnson. Outside
That's
for
all
Diaz.
it is, the wine.
Mitchell.
I got to take mine.
Once again, off the mark from Union Elite.
That's what it is.
Guarded now by Diaz. Etherington, no good. And Union Elite with possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. On the wing, it's MP. Etherington comes down with the board.
That's not a shot I want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. His shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Shot's good by Berti. Now it's time called by Union Elite.
That's anxiety, though. I'm trying not to think like that.
Both teams making some changes here.
That mean nothing. No, I'm not doing
What a
it,
show
though.
we've seen so far from MP.
Because I'm trying to do the magic. I'm going to do a magic here just to experience. It's my last chance.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
And he gets
I ain't gonna
half
grab pictures of me
and
joke.
a foul.
It's like you got to play it out so much
powering
pain.
through the foul.
Let go.
At the line for Team Ballers, James Berti. One shot.
I want to just drink some wine before I go in the league. Let me just take a cut to the head.
Yeah.
It's safe.
Looks good.
Here's Diaz.
On
On the wing, it's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
They came out of the break
You
with
playing
a
the
clear
game?
philosophy.
Yeah,
Shoot the three early
I'm here
and
playing
often.
2K.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs
Yeah.
away mentality.
I'm working on my
You a
career.
good man, yeah.
And so Union Elite
Oh, yeah,
has
I
it
got
here.
college football. I ain't got
19
nothing,
You know
point
though.
that?
lead, which is the biggest of the game.
You a good man.
Oh, yeah. You
On the
already.
wing, it's MP.
Don't
Outside
everybody ever tell you,
Diaz.
really a cheater?
No, you got.
Three
You a cheater?
ball.
Is he a cheater?
Yeah.
You be
Ballers with the
cheating?
rebound.
Yeah.
You a cheating ass
Just
nigga,
couldn't
bro.
connect
Fuck.
this time.
Yeah.
Too much daylight for a shooter
No,
of his
fuck
caliber.
this nigga. Yes, you big bitch. You be cheating?
Everton
No,
outside.
I'm cheap.
And again, no good by Team
I'm on my
Ballers.
way because you cheated. Yes, you did, bitch.
Mitchell
Okay.
outside.
I
Pass
said,
to
yeah.
Diaz.
I was just joking.
Uh.
You know, I
Back
would
to
never
Mitchell.
talk to you like that. That was a joke. You can joke with me like that too.
To the middle.
Yeah.
But no, that's crazy, dog. You be cheating.
Shoots over Berkey. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You do.
And it's Team
Yo, I
Ballers.
just said, no.
Trailing by 19.
No, I'm gonna get you, nigga. No, I'm on my fucking way. You be
Here's
cheating and shit and got all this
He's
fucking
covered by
kids.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Pass to
I ain't never
Mahmoud.
cheated in my life, you know that?
Berkey. Not really his
I did.
range, and that's way off target. Mitchell with it.
Yeah, I be
Now
cheating
guarded
on
by
girls who I
Etherington.
mess with who they think they like me. Yeah, I cheated on that bitch. So if I'm with a girl, like,
And that's textbook. That's
no,
exactly
I
how
don't
you
do that.
execute in the open floor. Etherington saw an opportunity.
I understand because you go to work and you come home and you do your thing, bro. I appreciate. I'm proud of you. You live in the best life,
Union Elite.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
nigga. You lucky, nigga. If I was to find some stuff like that, I'd be like, I'm good, bro.
That's why I came in the house down again.
All that other stuff is unnecessary.
No good on the quick
It's
three.
cheap, bitch. Like that's why.
Here's Walker. Bird outside.
You know what I'm saying?
Kicks
Yeah,
it to
I
Johnson. Back to Bird.
But like you don't cheat. If you ain't cheat, you might mess up. But we should get a number or something.
Walker. Shot clock at
Like a
5.
picture or do something like that. That ain't that bad.
Takes one from 10 feet. Drained it.
But I
for
wouldn't
2
tell my
points.
sister to leave her man. Y'all got 2 kids.
And here Team Ballers have it.
What are you doing as a
Etherington outside.
What the fuck is he doing? Oh, that
Back to Berkey.
can't run shit.
The pick from Pasco.
Here you go, your phone.
Fires from 14. Another shot. And there's the bucket from Etherington. He finishes it off.
You can tell Etherington is used to fighting for it
Yeah,
inside.
very good day at
At his
school.
size, he knows those looks don't come easy.
No. You should just say
Outside, it's
you was
Johnson.
not that into the game.
And it's there on the
Yeah, you
triple.
was not that
And
into
here
the
we
game.
go. More shots. Falls.
I like when Moore
You know
gets in
what
the
I'm
open.
Yeah.
He really flashes his speed.
What game you
Union
playing?
Elite has possession.
The game that don't
Earlier
cheat.
tonight, they held a 25
Good game.
lead.
That's
They get it back.
You said the game that don't
No
cheat.
mistake
Yeah.
on the dunk.
He
game
might
is
be
good.
small for a center, but
You
it
got a lot of
doesn't matter
games
because he
for
can jump out of the building.
Oh, she changed.
Now Etherington.
Why you got attitude?
Moore with the bucket.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's chucking the ball. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
You can see that access.
I know.
Bird outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's Walker. Stolen by Etherington.
Yeah, it look good. I don't like it.
And here's Berkey. Bird defending. Berkey's shot is off.
Well, we will keep doing it. It won't
Here's
funny.
Walker. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Moore.
What's the weather out? Oh, it's still 88 degrees.
Back to Johnson.
You're not going to the park, sorry.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list.
Jay Moore ain't got nothing on him. Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing. Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed. We running this circuit, no lie. Where we going to celebrate? My God, this is your city. How am I supposed to know? All right, I got a spot. I like it. Hey, you got any girls pulling up? Of course, bro. I don't know. Y'all so straight-laced on this team, I ain't know if y'all talk to girls. Quit being silly, bro. Look, meet me at the crib at about 8, and we'll go to the spot and meet up with the rest of the guys. All right, I'm pulling up. All right.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. If you let him establish himself in the paint, seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, milestone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's go.
MP, sure, hang back for a second.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but
You're not playing today.
What? Coach, come on,
know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break. And Stone with a thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside. Picks it up. And the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I'll talk to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Keller. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meeting with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out, and meet people, and talk to girls. And it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball.
Hold up. Food wasn't done yet. Gotta make sure I eat. Gotta make sure I eat. Smoking now. Hopefully it makes a difference. Oh, man. I'm hungry. I'm cold. I don't think this is a good mix. I'm hungry and I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold.
Court to overload.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows up tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Now here's Robert. Here's Johnson. The basket's good off the assist from Robert.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
Not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Johnson. Six to shoot. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
Carrington with it. He's covered by Johnson. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball.
Now Diaz. Mitchell outside. Johnson for three. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
The big man, Lund, finding his stroke from mid-range.
Here's Diaz. Shoots a three. And again, it's MP with the triple.
What a performance. Every three he puts up is going down. He is locked in the zone right now.
Outside Pagan. Inside. One. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
You thought he'd win this game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Kicks it to Johnson. Diaz. Back to Johnson. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Diaz. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. To the paint. Lund. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Mitchell outside. Johnson. And what was that about? Not a good shot selection right there. Outside Carrington. And here's Pagan. Shot clock at 5. One with the pick. Carrington for 3, and Harris pulls down the rebound.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Now here's Mitchell. On the wing, it's MP. Here's Robert. Sack grabs the miss. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough deep and can stretch the floor.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Pulls up. Johnson with the bucket.
MP.
The attack from Sack Trail. Outside, Lund. Down low.
And Lund slams it in. With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Diaz with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Mitchell gets it to go.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now Carrington. He's got 9. And good that time. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now Carrington. And it looks like that'll be an illegal pick.
Officials pay such close attention on those screens.
No question, they're watching. Your feet have to be set.
Substitution for Union
Begon, bring the ball up the floor. There's the triple. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Pass over to Robinson. From outside the arc. A shot off that time. Union Elite leading this one. Now Bird. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Hilton. It's Mecca. Pagan defending. Pass to Olsen. It's Mecca. Shot clock at 6. Hits the jump hook. Here's Pagan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Kolish. Three-pointer Bird. They grab their own miss. The second chance effort. Can't hit that one. Here's Cunningham. Robinson's shot is off.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the D's in his face like that.
Kicks it to Pagan. Bird. Here's Kolish. Back to Bird. And Robinson pulls it down. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Mecca. Robinson. Cunningham. Bullock pulls it in. And so Union Elite has it here. And here's Pagan. Pulls up on the wing. That shot is off. Here's Hilton. Pass to Mecca. Here's Olsen. Here's Hilton. Bird defending. From past the arc. Mecca can't hit. Right side, Pagan. Shoots over Robinson. And that one goes long. first half now in the books. It's Union Elite up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout to sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now here's Harris, and here's MP on the outside, and that's his 4th miss from the floor. He's now 7 for 11. With his first shot attempt, tips it.
It's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign in the offensive boards.
Outside, it's Johnson. Mitchell outside. Diaz. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Pagan with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Carrington. To the inside. Martinez. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well. But Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Harris. Johnson. He's covered by Carrington. Expanding his range. Johnson misses. The attack from SAC trail. Out to the right wing. Returns it to Martinez. Outside Pagan. Lund at the high post. And the attack from SAC with another bucket right there.
Well, so far, this game has Lund's impact all over it. The defense looks helpless to slow him down.
Mitchell outside. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball is supposed to be played.
Now Carrington. 11 points on the game so far. To the middle. One, that's good.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Now here's Diaz. And the ball out of play. SAC will have it.
Sloppy misconnection there.
And the attack from SAC call time here. Johnson really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's clear to me the purpose of this timeout is to lay down a firm strategy for defending the three-point shot.
So it's both teams making a change here. Here's Pagan. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Martinez outside. Baseline try. Cunningham, no good. Union Elite leading this one. Kicks it to Johnson. Mitchell outside Diaz. Inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
That one drops for him.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Down low. Picked off midair. Pagan shot good.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
Now Diaz. Pass to Bullock. Johnson. Swipes it away. To the inside. Pagan shot's good.
The road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they managed to trek all the way back and tie this one up.
And I'll admit it, at one point, I thought they were buttered toast. They've shown some serious character to battle this far back.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 22.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Here's Martinez. Out to the right wing. Olsen. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Union Elite with the ball. Pass to Bullock. Left side, it's Diaz. To the paint. And there's the 3-second violation.
Oh, no. Those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's the screen. Pass to Olsen. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Here's Kolish. Walker. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the drought. Sack with the rebound. Here's Mecca. And he banks in the layup.
Well, neither team having much trouble putting the ball in the basket.
No. Both teams content to just try and outscore each other.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
From deep, it's MP. Nails it from 3.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Cunningham, no good. Union Elite trailing here. MP high post. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How can you stop that with a crossover that quick, that lightning quick? A defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of him.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. Union Elite make a switch.
Sack. Ivory Line. Edward Martinez. Michael Pagan.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Pagan. Carrington for 3. That shot off.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Outside for Harris. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
Kicks it to Johnson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Johnson. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. Sack trailing here. Now here's Lund, covered by Robert. Carrington for three. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber. Heads-up play by the offense, finding a soft spot in the D and getting the flush.
Poor resistance at the rim.
Yeah, I'd like to see more energy on the defensive end. Never want to allow easy looks.
Now Carrington. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Didn't set up the screen properly on that one.
Yeah, need to have those feet set, and you can't have those elbows out either.
And so Union Elite has it here. Pass now to Harris. Johnson. He's covered by Carrington. Diaz with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside, it's Johnson. No good on the three.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Carrington for three. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't throw it down with one hand. And Zach comes out call time here.
They've got two options. Take the three to tie it, or get a quick two and then foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick two wouldn't be a bad call. The foul has to come immediately after that.
A three-pointer here would be huge.
A chance to tie it up with the game on the line.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the basket.
Big call. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet.
No choice but to commit the foul and stop the clock.
Extend this game. Make it as many possessions as you can.
And so Union Elite has it here. They lead by one, and they go to the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there.
Michael Pagano, third personal foul. At the line for Union Elite, Lune Diaz, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 2. And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was so critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Timeout called by Sack. He'll talk things over.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3 if they can get an easy bucket down low.
I'm not so sure. There's not a lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and then try to tie this thing up.
Now Lund from 3. Misses the tray. And an intentional foul will stop the clock.
First personal foul. At the line for Union Elite, Lune Diaz, shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line is no good. Timeout called by Sack. He'll talk things over.
Well, the challenge here isn't just scoring. It's doing it quick.
That's part 1. Part 2 is to go for the steal, then foul immediately if you can't come up with it.
And so here it's Sack. Carrington, no good. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Austin Lund, second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert the second. That one misses. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching. It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Carrington, he's covered by Johnson. One with the pick. Carrington for three, kept alive. And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Outside Pagan. Lund with the pick. Pass to Lund. Carrington for three. Harris comes down with the board. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And Robert with the block.
What a play by Robert, guys. That kind of defense will get a big man noticed more than anything else on the club circuit.
Carrington for three. And here's Mitchell. MP high post. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
And it's Sack's ball. 4-point game. Martinez outside. Shoots over Mitchell. Lund. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Most of them, you'd say.
He just doesn't look confident right now, and it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Offensive rebound. On the wing, Harris. Mitchell. Right side, it's Diaz. Johnson up top. From deep, fires in the triple.
Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
The attack from Sack Trail. Outside, Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. And here's Lund. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Carrington. That three off the mark. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Martinez. One up, one down as he hits his first shot of this game.
When you're on the run, Edward Martinez is a great decision maker. He stays calm and he's scoring on the move.
Kicks it to Johnson. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
He plays in his central role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Mitchell outside. Outside, it's Johnson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Right side, Martinez. That one goes, count it. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now here's Johnson. Another miss by MP.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in. Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Here's Johnson. He's got 11. Back to Diaz. Now Harris. Kicks it to Johnson. Shoots over Carrington. Another miss by MP.
Man, that's a tough shot, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
Here's Pagan. One. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
It's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace. With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.